Hi, first graders. Today we are going to read the nonfiction book, How Does Sound Change? Light and Sound Waves Close Up. How does sound change? I can tell this is a nonfiction book because here's our table of contents. What is sound? Sound is all the noises that you hear each day. People, animals, and objects make sounds. Your cat meows to tell you it is hungry. Your alarm clock buzzes to get you out of bed. Your classroom can get very noisy with the activities of so many children in one room. Your teacher reads books to you out loud at story time. Sounds all around. There are different sounds in different places. You can hear car horns honking on busy city streets or cows mooing in country meadows. In backyards, there are birds chirping and children playing noisy games. Name some other sounds that you hear people, animals, and objects make. Good vibrations. All sounds are made by vibrations. A vibration is a quick motion back and forth. You can see a vibration by stretching elastic bands between your fingers and having a friend pluck them with their finger. The elastics will vibrate. To vibrate is to make a vibration. Small vibrations. Everything makes vibrations, but you cannot always see them. Sometimes the motion is too small for us to see. Even a feather will make a small vibration when it hits the ground. However, the movement back and forth is so small you can't see the vibration or hear the sound. Sound waves. The vibration of an object makes sound waves. A sound wave carries the vibration from place to place. The wave travels from the object that is vibrating to your ear. Ears catch sound waves and carry them to your brain. Your brain tells you what sounds you are hearing. The vibration from this alarm clock carries the sound waves to this boy's ear. His brain is telling him it's time to go. Spreading out. A sound wave starts when an object vibrates. Then the wave spreads out from the object in all directions, just like ripples do when you drop something in the water. If you are close enough to the sound wave, you will hear it with your ears. Turn it down. Different sounds have different volumes. Volume is how loud or soft a sound is. Some sounds are so loud that they hurt your ears. You put your hands over your ears to keep out the noise. Other sounds are so soft that you can hardly hear them at all. The power of sound. Sound is a form of energy. Sounds have different volumes because some sound waves have more energy than others. A strong sound wave has a lot of energy. It makes a loud noise that you can hear from far away. A weaker sound wave has less energy and makes less noise. Pitch perfect. Different sounds also have different pitches. A pitch is how high or low a sound is. Whistles, sirens, and screams are high sounds. Rolling thunder, hooting owls, and horns on big ships are low sounds. Coaches use whistles to communicate with their players. Whistles make a high sound that is hard not to hear. Pitch changes. Pitch changes when the motion and vibration in sound waves speed up or slow down. When vibrations move back and forth very fast, sounds have a high pitch. When vibrations move more slowly, sounds have a low pitch. Sound travels. Sound waves travel through air and water. They also travel through solid materials, such as wood and steel. If sound did not travel through walls and other solid objects, you might not hear your mother calling you for dinner. Sound travels through the air on waves, much like this frisbee. Silent space. Sound waves cannot travel in space. There are wide areas between planets and stars that are empty. There is not even any air. Sound waves need something to travel through, such as air. Because sound waves cannot travel in space, there is no sound in space. What do you think? What would happen if you sneezed in space? Would it make a sound, or would it just make a mess? Waves in water. How quickly a sound wave moves depends on what it is traveling through. A sound wave moves faster through water than it does through air. It moves even faster through solid objects, such as walls. It is hard to clearly hear underwater. When water fills our ears, our eardrums cannot vibrate to send sound signals to the brain. Water world. Some animals that live in water use sounds to communicate with one another. To communicate is to share information. Whales live in oceans. Some whales communicate by making noises that sound like songs. Other whales can hear the songs even when they are very far away, even as far as 100 miles. Whales sing different songs to communicate different kinds of information to other whales. Sound bounces. Some animals use echoes to help them move around in the dark. Bats make clicking sounds with their tongues. The sound bounces off of trees and other objects in their path. The echoes come back to the bats and help guide them safely around the objects. Pipe up. Follow these steps to make a panpipe. A panpipe is a musical instrument made out of tubes. Each tube is a different length and makes a different note when you blow air into it. So boys and girls, I'm not going to read the directions, but if this is something that you would like to try, here are the directions to make a panpipe. All right, I hope you enjoyed this book. Oh, you know what? We have one more page I'm going to read to you. Making waves. Your panpipe shows you that different vibrations make different sounds. Sound waves move in and out of the short straws quickly. These fast vibrations make high notes. It takes more time for sound waves to travel through the long straws. Slower vibrations make lower notes. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this book on how sound changes.